Today for Full Album Friday, we're going to check out one of my all-time favorite records. It's Caravan's 1971 album, In the Land of Grey and Pink. In the world of prog rock, this is one of those overlooked masterpieces, and more than 40 years later, it remains in a class all its own. There have been few albums that from end to end are as solid as this one is, and yet the two sides of this record show the band working in completely different styles. Side A is a quartet of these wonderfully quirky, amazingly catchy songs that set this upbeat mood that you just can't get enough of. Whether it's the whimsically odd but somehow endearing lyrics of Golf Girl, or the light but strict rhythm of the title track, Side A does its job in leaving you wanting more of this band right away. Yet it's Side B of In the Land of Grey and Pink that is the true genius of this band, as it represents this 8-song, 23-minute musical cycle that is truly a musical work everybody has to experience. The difference with this is that while a lot of other bands definitely put longer songs and entire suites onto their album, Caravan simply shows how it's supposed to be done, as the track is constantly reinventing itself throughout the runtime, and it gives you this highly emotive, completely captivating musical journey, and honestly, it's unlike anything else ever captured on tape. From wobbling organs to these great grooving bass lines, this is really what made that Canterbury music scene so distinctive in music history, as well as being vitally important to the progression of music as a whole. When Dave Sinclair digs in on the keys, you get this almost psychedelic feel to the songs, but it has this far more modern, almost aggressive feel that you really don't expect. But it works perfectly, and it pushes these songs to an entirely new level. Along with this, the rhythm section of Caravan can outjam damn near any other band ever, as the two Richards, Sinclair, and Coughlin give these masterful performances at every second. And it's the diversity in their approaches that really keeps these songs sounding fresh and really pulls you in deep to them. Rounding out this band is Pi Hastings on guitar and vocals, and his guitar work becomes this fantastic balance for the rest of the sound. But it's the fact that Caravan are always moving as a single unit, making these clear, calculated musical decisions the entire time, that ultimately results in the masterpiece that this album truly is. They're even able to get a bit heavy, especially on the second side of the record, and it's that slight grind they bring that really separates them from their peers, and it also gives a bit of a peek into what else was going on throughout England in the music scene. And let's not forget the vocals on this, because they're just as diverse and just as good as the instrumentation. And whether it's almost a whispered line or a soaring, unrestrained vocal, they always fit perfectly, and you're gonna find yourself singing along in no time. It's the way that the band smashes together elements of folk and jazz and classical and even hard rock at times. And yet there's also this almost mystical fantasy element running through this record that really gives it a uniquely cool feeling. Caravan remains one of those bands who really never get all of their due for what a phenomenal band they were, as they were one of the key elements pushing the world of progressive rock in an entirely new era and helping music as a whole to move forward. In the Land of Grey and Pink remains a stunning tribute to the amazing talents of this band. And without a bad second on it, this is a record you have to have in your collection, and if it's not, you need to change that right away. Thank me later.